some guys that you like, maybe under the radar guys that you really think could pop?
So I think of wide receivers because I've watched a lot of wide receivers so far. Two guys that were at the Senior Bowl, honestly, that really stand out to me that I'm a huge fan of. The first one is Cyrus Allen, the wide receiver from Cincinnati. He is somebody who I was just so impressed with who he was as a route runner. I feel like he was one of the more underrated prospects in the entire draft class. Just consistent separation, great body control, good hands, even in the red zone drills. I mean, he was going up and making contested catches all over the place, even though he's a little bit smaller of a wide receiver. I think he's got inside-out versatility. He is somebody that I think is underrated that I just really like in this draft class. And then another wide receiver, Tyron Montgomery, another dude who stood out at the Senior Bowl. He is from John Carroll University,
Cleveland,
which is
my alma mater.
There you go. So you're very familiar. Obviously a D3 school, and man, he's got a very interesting background. He actually walked on to LSU to play basketball many years ago. Ended up dropping out because he needed to go home to take care of his family, and he honestly thought, like, all right, well, that's kind of it for me. Like, I'm not going to play sports anymore. That's it. I got to kind of stick around home. And his brother played, I think, D1 sports, and he was like, dude, like you could play football, but he never played football in high school. So he had to join like a flag football league just to get tape to send to coaches. Played at Nicholls State for 2 years, then he played at John Carroll, then he goes out of the Senior Bowl, and this kid's got juice. I mean, he has so I love the story. I love where he comes from, and I think he's got legit NFL athleticism. So those are just two guys who, just right off the top of my head, I really like.
London Fletcher is a guy that went to John Carroll, who played basketball at St. Francis of PA. Okay.
So
he went out of high school to basketball and came in. That's back in my era of John Carroll.
Still, John Carroll representing very well.
Tom Telesco, Greg Roman, they had a lot of NFL executives from that university as well.